So I just want to say, every other person, including a 40-year-old man and a guy who has never used Zoom before, were able to log on to the meeting perfectly. And you, who are supposed to be the youth and the technologically advanced, had so many issues.
My computer, it's a Chromebook, that's why.
You're late to class. You're definitely getting an attention.
I was always late to class in high school. Always.
So, do you have headphones?
Yes, but I have no idea where they are.
So the audio is going to be horrible if you do not have headphones.
All right, hold on, give me a sec.
All right.
Maybe I can get my computer to work now because I completely erased everything on my computer. I gave it like a, the restart shit, whatever. So now we're gonna see if it's gonna let me download it now on the computer because, okay, maybe. Let me in on my computer.
So, are we going to have two of you now?
No, you're gonna have one.
Oh, man. I'm not sure I'm ready for this. I'd always dreamed about... never mind. You're muted.
There we go.
Actually, the camera was a lot better on the other one.
That'd be because it's on my iPhone.
Oh, that was your iPhone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, the camera was great on it.
iPhone.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. I'm a big fan of recording things on my iPhone. All right, so headphones.
I don't have any for this computer.
Okay. We're gonna make it work.
Okay.
Can you turn down my volume then? So the volume of the speaker, just so I'm not getting any feedback.
Is that better?
Let me just test real quick. Yeah, okay. I'm not hearing myself anymore. All right. So texting.
Yeah.
That is what this video is about. That is why I've interviewed you. We have Autumn. She is here to represent teenage girls. Teenage girls stereotypically are the biggest texters. Very simple question to start. How often do you text?
Every day.
Every day?
Yes.
Now, do you like texting?
Yes. I do not like phone calls.
Oh, okay, so you don't like phone calls. What about FaceTime?
I can handle FaceTime because I can see the person's face, but I usually can't do it for more than 20 minutes.
Okay, why?
I get bored.
Okay.
FaceTime is on my phone, and until the new update, I had to stay looking at the person or else they'd be on pause, and there was that whole issue. Why am I on pause? Yeah.
Do you have the same issue in person where you get bored after 20 minutes?
No, actually, I'm really good in person.
Okay.
Half the time, I'm not even on my phone if I'm talking to somebody in person.
Okay, good to know. Do you think texting should be used for like quick information or long form conversation?
That depends. Are you having a casual conversation or do you have a story to tell? Because if you're trying to spill the tea, then you FaceTime, spill the tea, then you go back to texting.
Okay, so anything longer or serious should be done verbally and not ever text.
In my opinion, yes.
Okay, why is that?
It's a lot to type.
Okay, so for you, it's just how much work it is.
That, and also if it's like my friend telling me like a story and she's typing and typing and typing, I am too impatient to wait that long. And then me, I am hardcore into my grammar, so I make sure that I have commas in the right place. I make sure I spell words out. So it takes a lot of time.
See, I'm also a pretty big grammar. I'm a big fan of commas where they should be, and full sentence stops with periods. I'm a big fan of that as well.
So in talking, you don't have to do that. People just know where commas go because you take a breath.
You're right. You're right. I haven't argued with a single thing you said so far. You're off to a great start. Do you feel that you act differently over text versus in person?
Depends on who I'm texting.
Oh yeah.
Very
What about
much.
what about when you're texting me?
I'm very more sarcastic because I know you can handle it.
But is that over text or in person?
Over text. In person, you just tend to like make me smile a lot, so I don't have the chance to be sarcastic.
My ego needed that today. Next question. Do you ever stop and think about how you act different when you text?
Only when I'm texting a boy
Only when you're okay.
or a person of interest, because lately, more than just boys. But that's besides the point.
Next question. You're like I said, you're gonna be a fan favorite already. Let me see here. Have you ever noticed that you have different experiences texting someone versus being with someone in real life?
Yes, because when you're texting someone, they get time to stop and think about what they want to say. There's also been times where I was like, oh, I wouldn't have said that, like looking back and having a verbal conversation. But when it's texting, you can type it all out, delete it, and then retype it to fit how you actually want to sound.
So you think it actually makes you more true to yourself because you have longer to formulate your ideas?
Yes, and it saves me a lot of trouble.
Okay. That's a common thing I've been hearing. A lot of people say they like having the time to think things through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the opposite. I think a lot of what I bring to the table is how quickly I can formulate good ideas. And
That's
over
because you did that
improv.
improv. That's
Oh, I forgot. I've taught you improv.
I hated it.
Yeah.
Only because I was shy back then. Now I'd probably be a lot better.
We can try it again sometime. So what Autumn is referencing is she used to be a magician, like I am, and we met at a magic convention. And back in the day, I was very involved with getting younger people involved in magic, and I ran a using improv and magic little crash course at that convention that she took. Now I have validated why I'm talking to this 18-year-old girl. Now everybody's up to par. It's all good now. You also have the worst internet of anybody I've talked to so far. You're the first person to lag. You're the first person to freeze up.
I'll hook you up to my phone.
Oh, all right. I will say the interview is pretty much over.
Oh,
We have a few more statements.
okay. Brendan,
Yes.
better?
For now, yes.
Okay.
Have you ever caught yourself being untrue to yourself while texting?
Again, while texting a boy.
Okay. And potentially girls at this point.
What?
And potentially girls at this point.
Well, yeah, that too. Texting people of interest. I'm definitely a lot bolder than how I would ever be in person.
Okay.
I tend to say and do things that I would not do in person.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm getting to know you very well over this interview. This is good.
I know I like it.
This is why we do these things.
Me too is going to know these things about me. Great.
Yeah, like I said, I think you're going to be a fan favorite. Do you have any final thoughts on texting? Anything you'd like to say about it? Any concerns you have about it? Any things you love about it?
Texting wise,
I'd like to add, I think she was texting during this interview. That is how
yes,
much she likes it. She was texting during the texting interview.
yes. See, I like it where I don't have my read receipts on my text messages, where like you can't tell the fact that I read your message, but I almost always get really upset when somebody doesn't have theirs turned on, so I know when they read my text, that I don't like. And
So
also
you,
texting, I don't stutter and I don't do this over text. That's why I like texting better.
okay. Well, between stuttering and having longer to think about what you want to say to people of interest, this has been Autumn's take on texting. Thank you.